Hello. So, how is everything? It's 8 a.m., so this means this week it's secret time. Hello, everyone. Tuesday morning, 8 a.m., and I am here. Yes, I have my little piece of paper. It's today's a biggie, and I wrote a lot on my paper, so I hope I will do good. I will do you good. I will do you good. So, but I'm aligned. I'm aligned, and yeah, I went to two yoga classes yesterday, so I really got in contact with, my piece of string to going up there. It was amazing. Anyway, so I'm here. I'm equipped. I'm here for you. And today's secret is really, really mind-blowing because if I say this to you, much resistance can come up. But you know what? Let's just go for it. So secret number two is I can handle anything. I can handle anything. You know, the problem that we usually have, there's only one problem, which is suffering. And suffering can come up in worry, insecurity, doubt, anxiety, and these can all lead to burnout. What is a really hip disease right now, a dis-ease. And you can also be overwhelmed by a negative emotion like anger, like jealousy, resentment. You can spend a lot of time being frustrated, annoyed. I see that a lot. Complaining, being negative, and this can all lead into a depression or a variety of depressions, which is also kind of hip now, which is really strange if coming out my mouth, but it is. We suffer a lot, and it all comes from the mind. And so these problems, because they come from the mind, are all stress related. And the only thing that is the cause of that is fear. That is fear. That is really truly the elephant in the room. So let's address that elephant right now. Let's give it a face. And for now, just maybe imagine like the most ugly elephant you've ever seen, and he's the greatest. And that's fear to you right now. Just be very playful and let's give it a face. So people, this elephant, fear, is messing with us. It's messing with our minds. It's cluttering our body. It's messing with our health, and it's influencing our lives. This elephant is influencing our lives in a negative way. It makes it so heavy. It keeps us on a low vibration, and therefore it's manipulating and dominating the media, the politics. It's present. It's manipulating our world, and therefore also our planet. And this energy is connected to the universe in a negative way. Yes, because we are not educated to address this elephant. The fear. We are never educated about, okay, I have a setback, I have a disappointment, and what to do with that. No, it's basically it's the other way around. Just not deal with it at all, and then it will manifest itself in your mind, in your body, and in your behavior, in your choices. So the secret of today, I can handle anything, will have an immensely effect, because all the fear that you're feeling, boom, it's gone. And I'm going a little bit off my little piece of paper, but I'm gonna give you a story from yesterday. I see hearts now. Thank you. I love the hearts. And yesterday I was driving in the car, and as I said, I was going for yoga classes. And the yoga studio, it's a very famous studio here in the Netherlands, but it's up north of Amsterdam. And I, with my beautiful husband, I live at the south, below Amsterdam. So during rush hour, going through, going up Amsterdam, the big city, yeah, that's going to be traffic. So I was good, 1 hour and 15 minutes before I left the house, and but yeah, there was traffic, and I was sitting in the car, and I already had um, you've got that little mobile app that tells you, oh, there's an accident and it's 30 minutes more, and there you go. And so I was really into my phone while driving. No, but it was good. It was safe. It was on the side. No worries. Um, but my mind was like, oh my God, I'm gonna miss this class. I'm gonna miss this class. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna miss this class. And I already got in that frustration, annoyment, and every time, I could feel it at my hands in the steering wheel, and I was like, no, 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 no. What happens if I get into a traffic jam here? What if for 30 minutes? I can drive. I can drive in a traffic jam. No worries. I can handle that. And what if because of this rush hour, I miss my yoga class? You know what? I can handle that. I wait for the next class, or I just go wait for the rush hour to be over and go and return home. I can handle that. And immediately, it's this realization that you can handle things. Because what is the word? I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die because I missed that yoga class. But it's the attachment to that yoga class. It's the attachment. I had it on my schedule, and now I have to do it. And that attachment is kind of the fire to put on the fire, the wood on the fireplace, because fear loves that connection, because that is it, the ignition. If you understand what I'm saying, fear loves way in like that. So to say I can handle this, and if I miss this class, or if I'm in traffic for 30 seconds and I can handle this, you're already getting calm. Yes, you probably missed that yoga class. Yes, you probably have to stand in a traffic jam for 30 minutes. It's no, it's not nice, but I can handle that. And in that moment, I have a choice to go with fear or to go with love. But in the end, I can handle it, and I will prove it to you. I will prove it to you. So that's my story. Um, but the moment when I found out in my spiritual journey that I could choose between that fear and love, I was like, this is what I want to do, because as a proud stubborn, and my subtitle for my Dutch book is also Spirituality for the Stubborn, is because I wanted to be in control of my own. I wanted to be responsible for my own behavior. And that wasn't the case, because I found out that back in the day, fear had so much control over me, and that automatic pilot was making decisions, and I was letting him because I was unaware. So all I had to do was become aware, and that's why I'm telling you these secrets, so you can become aware. And from today on, you can always tell yourself, I can handle anything. And this, I can handle anything. I'm sorry, it's morning, so I need to have a sip of coffee. Oh, ah, I love my coffee in the morning. Sorry. This book is proof. I am not blabbing bullshit. Nuh-uh. Susan Jeffers, feel the fear and do it anyway. If what I'm saying is very resonating with you, and you feel like, oh my God, I need to hear more about this book. It really is a bestseller. Millions of copies have been sold. Um, So Susan Jeffers, feel the fear and do it anyway. And I will tell you a little piece of it because it blew my mind. So, what is this? All right. Susan Jeffers. It wrote a phenomenal best-selling book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. And this book is the perfect way to create awareness of that devious manipulation that fear has over you. We talked about that. And this understanding will definitely enlighten you. And that's why we're here, right? So remember, enlightenment comes when you make something heavier. No, sorry. Remember, enlightenment comes if you make something heavier lighter. That is when enlightenment does it. So something from a low vibration, you make high vibration. Something that feels heavy, you make lighter, right? That makes sense. So when you recognize fear, you will immediately become free to choose what you want. As in my story, you can choose the fear or you can choose the love. But if you don't recognize the fear, your love has a veil over it, right? You can only see that fear. And we're used to that because we're educated that way in this world. And love, we build walls around it. Love is, oh no, it's vulnerable, it's a weak sign of weakness. It's unrealistic. A lot of people think it's unrealistic. So we need to get love back in the game. Yes, and get into the balance. All right. So Susan Jeffers, in this book, says that there are 3 levels of fear. And these levels are mind-blowing. So the first level is about the fear of stuff that happens, like aging, being alone, children leaving the home, dying, war that's coming, could come, losing a loved one, or be an accident. Yeah, no, accidents coming. Or the first level is also the stuff that requires action, like going back to school, you're making decisions, starting a relationship, you're trying to lose weight, right? Or even driving your car. That is all level 1 of fear. The second level goes a bit deeper to what lies beneath. You know, this has to do with inner states of mind rather than exterior situations. Stuff like rejection, success, failure, I'm not good enough, being vulnerable, disapproval. These are all level 2 fears. And then the third level of fear, and please open all the senses right now. Ta -ta 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 -ta. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. The level 3, at the bottom of every fear, of every of your fears, is simply the fear that you can't handle whatever life may bring you. And you know what? So, sorry, the truth is, you knew you could handle anything that come your way. You know that. You know that you can handle anything that come your way. Even if a loved one dies, you go through a grief period, mourning period. But in the end, you can handle it. I've seen my mom and dad mourn about their firstborn, and you know they're still alive. It of course it has an impact, it has an effect, but still it can handle it. And this is an extreme thing, but I say that because the mind, the ego, the fear is about extreme things. But it's also like yesterday in the car in a traffic jam. Fear can get a hold of me, but no, I can handle this traffic jam. And in the end, it's all about the attachment, right? The attachment to my yoga class, or that is the fear. But that is what you can calm down if you can tell the fear, if you can recognize it, that elephant in the room, if you can address it and say, no elephants, sit in the back of the car, I can handle this, right? This is not a life-threatening situation. I'm not going to die if I miss this yoga class. So all you have to do to diminish your fear is to develop more trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Yes. And the beautiful thing about this is the word trust. And this was literally a reference from the book. So I'm going to say it again. First, I'm going to say you can handle all your fears without having to control anything in the outside world. Yes. So you can handle anything. All right. So if there's a thought in your mind right now that says, no, that's not true, I cannot not handle anything, that's your fear voice. And that's the elephant. And you can immediately tell it right now, no, that's not true. On the back seat, I hear your voice, I recognize you now, I can handle anything. Yes? Counter that voice. And the more you practice that, the more it will be already sitting on the back seat, shutting up. Yes. Okay. And sometimes it will come back and etc. But you know what? That's life. You have to be on guard all the time. Yes, all the time. But all you have to do to diminish your fear is to develop more trust in your ability to handle. Now, I immediately go to my heart because trust. Trust, trust, trust. If you're a control freak, you got to develop more trust. If you're a perfectionist, you got to develop more trust. If you're angry, frustrated, or burnout, the depressed, or whatever your suffering is, you got to develop more trust. This is the counterpose for fear, trusting that beautiful heart of yours. That's why I'm touching this right now. Your heart is amazing. Now, I don't want to already reveal some more secrets this week, but we are going to go here. We are going to go there. Yes. So we're still in the mind right now because we need to recognize that fear. So yes, this week has been thought through. Yes, that's how my husband would be so happy. There is a structure in my content. Anyway. So for today, I can handle anything. Your assignment. Yes, I'm going to give you assignment. And if your mind is immediately giving you a sign like, oh, assignment, that is your fear talking. Yes, I can handle anything. You can handle this assignment. So again, like yesterday, observe your fear today. That's all. Observe without judging, just witness your words, the way you think, the way you speak, the way you act, and just evaluate. Just be very mindful what you do today, what you think, what you say, and is this coming from a place of fear or is this coming from my heart? Yes. And if it comes from a place of fear, you can just, oh, okay, well, next time I'm going to do that differently. That's it. And the more you do this, the more it will resonate into your body. Remember that dancing story, a professional dancer needs to rehearse to get the choreography in the body, in the mind. All right, journal. Yesterday I saw this beautiful post from Gabby Bernstein, and she was again an ambassador for journaling, and I get it. And also in the yoga class, Mirna told me that before bed, if you have an active mind, don't go and read because you're reading somebody else's words. So basically, you're going into a dialogue. But write, and when you write stuff off of you. Yes, and you're with yourself. So journal, always good. Also, if you want to share your comments and story here in this post in the bottom, you private message me on a social media canal, or just send an email to hello@jjvanzon.com if you really want to talk to me. And just give me your story. I like to read, so no worries if it's long. I love it. And then let's meditate. All right, let's end this with a nice meditation. So what you can do today is close your eyes, uncross your legs firmly, feet firmly into the floor. Close your eyes for just a moment. Inhale deep. And as you exhale, just sink into the now, into this moment. And you know what? Just take the time to observe what is going on in the mind. And then affirm that, you know, I see the worry, I see the suffering, but I can handle it. I can see the elephant, I can feel the fear, I can hear it, but I can handle it. And then open your heart. Just focus all your awareness on your heart. And make friends with your heart. Just see it as something, as your friend, something that loves you and you can love. And trust that new friend of yours. Trust your heart. I can handle fear and I can trust my heart. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly open your eyes. And I wish you a wonderful day. So Sunday evening, 8 p.m. Dutch time, CET, I will host an online call through Zoom, which is about an hour to 1 hour and a half. And we'll go deeper into the steps to an enlightened life. I've got something really, really nice planned. I'm also going to do a nice longer meditation. I think it's very valuable, especially I would love to give you this as a present as well for showing up this week. And the link is in the bio here, or I can also put it later in the comments below. And you can sign up now. You can already sign up now for the Zoom, and I can give you some reminders as well. So please sign up if you would like to be there on Sunday, and I will try to. I will make. I will tape it. So sign up. So if you cannot be there on Sunday evening, that I can also send you the replay, and you can send it. You can check it out on a later time. But you have to sign up, because otherwise I have no idea that you want to see it. Yes. All right. So, well, then thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for showing up and owning your own spots, because that is I honor you. I honor your heart. That's why we say namaste. My soul bows to your soul. I really hope that today there will show up stuff, there will show up some suffering or some fear that you can say, thank you for all the hearts. Thank you, thank you. I love hearts. That fear will show up today, yes, because you're now mindfully there, then probably the universe will give you something to play with. So if fear comes up today, I can handle it. Yes, don't hide from it. Use it, because that is your practice today. If fear comes up today, you need to talk. You need to address it. You need to see the elephant and say, I can handle this. And the elephant will either you make it sit on the back seat or it will go on its own. Yes? All right. So I can handle anything. That is your mantra for today. And I'll see you tomorrow again for secret number 3. All right, have a fabulous day. Mwah. My heart bows to your heart. Bye.